Hey everybody, here we are at Zone Sports Academy. We have a 1.5 hour fundamental skills drill station coaches clinic that we're doing, followed up by a 30-minute question and answer. So we have a catching station, a fielding station, a throwing station, and a hitting station. We're gonna work them all, where you're gonna see us demonstrating some drills. You're gonna demonstrate some of the coaches doing the actual drills. Stay tuned, check it out, it's gonna be great. Showtime. Well, welcome everybody to Zone Sports Academy. The goal of this workshop is to tool you with everything you need to be a better coach. We're gonna explain why we're doing things, how we're doing things. This ball's in flight for 8 minutes in a 2-hour game. 8 minutes. With the other hour and 52 minutes, what are you doing with it? Right, that's what we're teaching the kids. We're gonna do our warm-up that we always do, and then we're gonna start. I love it. Is we're gonna shuffle our feet. You're gonna see a lot of kids that are gonna wanna gallop. We're not galloping. We're going side shuffles, we're going nice and easy, and we're going down. A karaoke, we're gonna go slow first. Our left's gonna go in front of our right. We're gonna step, then it's gonna go behind. Take your time. We're gonna take 2 shuffles. 1, 2, and then we're just gonna jog down. All right. The first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna get ready, right? This is one of the most important things that we're teaching is the kids on how to prep step. I'm gonna toss this ball up. It's gonna turn to color, if you guys can see that color. You're gonna get ready. As I toss this up, and I do that, your feet are gonna hit the ground like you're ready. So you're teaching the kids, when the ball's in the zone, you guys are ready to field it. If you don't have this, when the ball hits the ground, your feet hit the ground. One more. So you guys see how much more it gets you locked in on what's happening. The next thing, we're gonna draw a little triangle with our feet. Our feet are the base and our glove is the tip. I want you to feel your pointer finger being the one that's on the ground. My feet are gonna start here. I'm gonna go right, left, tap. Everybody do that. Do this. Put your right foot on the right one. Your left foot's kind of in the middle, and I want this foot, and your glove to touch at the same time. If our feet land at the same time, my timing, my rhythm, my flow is so much better. So when you see kids that are on their heels and they're fielding like this, they're flat, they're done. One of the most important things I have here, it's a PVC pipe. You're just gonna get behind the PVC pipe. I'm gonna roll balls to them, but with the PVC pipe, it's forcing them to catch it out in front of it. But you'll see how their hands are way further out in front. Put your feet like this. Lift your left toe up in the air. Now, as you're fielding it, push it down. And you'll feel your body just go, what? You 4 guys, come up here. Here's another fun fielding drill. Right, left, right, field. So I'm starting here, I'm going fast with my feet. Yeah. So that's just another easy way to get the kids to understand what their movements are supposed to look like. You same guys can come over here. I'm gonna roll the ball straight to the front of the noodle. They have to run to it this way. And you'll see us doing the same thing. We're creating the same flow to the ball. By you doing this, it's allowing us to create angle, but see the ball and the bounces. If it's coming at me, you'll see the kids doing this because it's coming right to them. Instead, it's here. Get that good triangle going. Boom. 3 of them did it good, 2 of them not good, because they caught it one-handed and to the side. So I'm using these right away. Yes! That was the one-hander. He just fixed it. If I don't have the feet things, I might just have these. But you can easily go like this. And they're like, oh, there's my triangle. We just got this thing and I love this thing. Now it's like, so now it's like, there's my direction. I see the ball, I'm fielding it. Get on my target. All right, let's go, 4 more guys. Yes. Good job. Everything we do is moving through the ball. All right, what do you guys want me to show you? Backhands in 6 seconds. Here we go. Everybody get behind me. There's the baseball. I'm moving to it. There's 2 different ways. One is my left foot's in front and I'm in this position. My glove and my face are always behind the ball. The other one is I see it and I can beat it to where it's going. And now I'm moving through it. But look at my feet. They're lined up just like in a perfect target to first, like I was fielding the regular ground ball. Rotate.
Oh, this is young ones. We have to teach our players how to use our glove correctly. We use our waist as kind of like the equator. Anything above our waist fingers to the sky. Anything below our waist, fingers to the ground. You're gonna get new players come out that are gonna be like this for the ball. And the last second, you're gonna do this. It's gonna hit, roll up, hit him in the nose, and then they're gonna come back again. I'm gonna use Meredith. Meredith's gonna come out. You're gonna put your throwing arm behind your back. We're gonna use this like a windshield wiper. So now I'm gonna toss to her. Boom. Now I'm gonna go to the other side. If you notice, her fingers are up, right? She has not once done this. Now put your glove on. Here. Good. Now we have to teach them also to move our body. I'm gonna throw it over to your left. You have to get in front of it. Good. We call this our wall ball station, or wall ball drill, right? We're just gonna basically throw it on our right, catch them on our left. Go as fast as you can, go. They can practice this at home. We're gonna pair up. Everybody should have 2 balls. Just put one down to the side right now. I'm gonna throw and she's gonna throw at the same time to me. All right, just catch it with one hand. All right, we're gonna do that. All right, hold the balls. You guys are really good at this. So we're gonna go 3 balls. Here we go, go. Hold the balls. And now we're going 4 balls. Go. You guys are all smiling, so you're having fun, but we're also working a drill where we're trying to get quick hands, catch ball, hand-eye coordination. Fly balls. Judging fly balls is probably one of the hardest things to do, right? Because this is what you see. So I'm gonna fly ball and I'm gonna go like this at the last second. We really wanna catch it above our nose. Chris, I'm gonna throw this ball up. You're gonna let it hit you on the brim of your hat. So here it is again. Much better. That's teaching them to catch it above their nose and here. So let's pair back up again. Great job. Paul, I'm gonna tell you, put your glove on. I want you to catch it in the same spot above your head, thumb to thumb, pinky to pinky. In the pros, we all use one hands now. If you have a player who can do it, it's fine. But, you know, this is probably the safest bet. Above our head, above our nose, boom, good job. We don't wanna see this. So above our nose, boom. We have something that we call a quarterback throw. And I'm gonna say, go, run, go. And I'm just gonna toss it, he's gonna catch. And then we can switch to the other side and do forehand ones. Good, go. If you have 2 people on both sides with 12 players, it gets going pretty fast. Now, the last thing I wanna say is hitting fungos or fly balls is not easy for anybody. What we talk about is using a tennis racket. Let's catch some fly balls. You can make this a competition, knockout. They don't realize they're working because they're having fun.
Let's talk more about throwing mechanics. So in order to really get into throwing mechanics and understanding how they're throwing, we got to make sure that we're holding the baseball the same way every single time. Give everybody a baseball, hold it out in front, say, all right, we're gonna get to our 4-seam grip. I want you guys to try to get to that grip every single time the ball gets in your glove. Let's build that foundation so that as they get older, it just becomes natural, it becomes muscle memory. Direction's a huge thing when it comes to throwing a baseball. It's very, very difficult to have a smooth arm action if your body is not helping that arm action out. Here's all I need, 4 cones. Just something where you have the starting point, which I put it on top of the mound so that the kid's not constantly stepping on it. And then I have my end point, which is straightforward. Get them used to, hey, what does it feel like to throw a baseball having good direction? Then I might bring them in a little bit and say, okay, you're gonna take half a step forward. All the way to the point where they get to here and they're really pushing their leg forward as they go to make their throw. Let's split up into 2 mounds right now. I wanna watch your guys' arm action. Let's have some fun with it. Targets out in front. Coach Steve talked to you guys about go in the garage, figure out what we can use in the garage. Let's imagine it's a soup can. I'm gonna write an X on the back of the soup can. Let's say you and I are partners. I'm going to separate my hands and try to get that X facing my partner behind me. You're gonna be honest with me. Hey, did you see the X? Yes, you saw the X. Okay, I'm doing it right. If I do it wrong, hey, did you see the X? No, I didn't see the X. Right? That's a really good way to kind of slow it down and work separation of your hands. Another great thing that you guys can use, and then we can use all these gadgets right now, is a squid throw. I use this with a lot of my older guys, but I'm gonna kind of apply it to a younger guy. I'm gonna get them, maybe without separation, they've already separated to this position. They're gonna drive with their back leg, and they're gonna whip out in front. Gives you guys an opportunity to look at their arm. Is their elbow dropping? Is their elbow too high? But instead of you guys worrying about where the ball's going or having a catcher down there or chasing the ball, it's all happening right here. If you guys break it out into different sections, it's a lot easier for them to learn. I always like to say the minute you feel this back leg starting to push forward, that's our cue to get our hands out of our glove. That soup can's facing backwards. Now that you've landed, I want you to really use the whip and feel that whoosh out in front.
This is all hitting here. T-ball players, we've got to get them started in the right position when they hit. When they grip the bat, we always want to make sure we use our door knocking knuckles. I'll use a lot of terms that'll be able to relate to T-ball players too. So we want to try to line up our door knocking knuckles so the bat stays in our fingertips. Their stance should be about a bat's length. We want to keep the bat relaxed somewhere behind their back ear. The next part is the part that I think you guys have to work on a lot, and that's the load. Most players do this and they're waiting, and then their hands drop and they just swing. But if we give them the idea of rubber band from the knob to the knee, as I step, I stretch. Have them start on a line. Step and freeze. Is the knob facing the catcher? Are they nice and balanced, nice and athletic? If they're in there and they're crushing the ball and they're not stepping, let them rock. Like, there's nothing wrong with that. There's a lot of guys in the major leagues that get here and they just kind of lift their front heel and hit. When they get the player pitch, their first thought is don't get hit by the ball. Like, teach them how to get hit properly. When kids do this and they get hit by the ball, like, they're getting hit in the ribs, they're getting hit in the stomach. And get your stance. The 3 thoughts: we drop our barrel, we tuck our chin, and we turn in. So now when we're getting hit, we get hit in the butt, we get hit in the back. Now the actual swing. Go ahead, get your stance for me. So at this point, his knob's kind of right towards the catcher's face. This right arm, it almost looks like he's making a muscle. We want to maintain that as we go forward. This is working towards the pitcher. This is still nice and tight. The barrel's working inside and he's going to be able to stay through it. You'll see kids that drop, that get really long. So I love using a dodgeball or like a little mini basketball or something at home. Strap it on their shoulder and give me a long swing. Falls out behind them. Now give me a good one and hit the inside part of the ball. It falls out in front of home plate. The easy cue for you guys, the shoulders and the barrel should always be parallel to each other. Up in the zone, I'm gonna be a little taller, barrel and shoulders parallel. Fastball down and away, barrel and shoulders parallel. Another easy cue that you guys should always do, put the ball in the tee with the 2 seam. So when they get up, his thought is always hit that inside railroad track.
Here we go, everybody's right over here. Let's talk. Q&A is just a good time to like talk about other things besides just how to field a ground ball or how to throw a strike. So does anybody have any questions? 2025 Zone Coaches Clinic, that's a wrap.